I wonder how that came to be, because Alien and Aliens, and I thought Cameron did a very good job of making it seem like, we've had this argument at length about Gremlins and Gremlins 2, but like to where they're just completely different movies.
Oh, yeah.
Aliens, even though it's an action film, you still believe that it's part of the same universe.
Yeah.
And I wonder how those conversations kind of went to be of like, hey, James Cameron wants to take this thing over now. Will you let him? Because this is before Terminator 2.
Right.
So how's this going to work? Or Fox just says, no, thanks, you're out. We got your property, and which is probably what really happened. And then we hired
But they're
James
both
Cameron.
different, very good movies.
Agreed.
I believe Ridley Scott wanted to move on. He didn't want to come back for a sequel, and that's why they went to Cameron.
Well,
I don't know if that's.
He's an interesting guy because I've heard friends, because he obviously did Blade Runner, that they're like, oh, he got lucky with Blade Runner. I'm like, no, I think that was him. It's like sometimes people don't give him credit, or it's like, oh, he fucked up. He fucked with like Covenant or Prometheus or whatever.
Cody just brought this up. It said that James Cameron pitched the sequel to Alien by writing the title on a chalkboard, adding an S, then turning it into a $sign, spelling in aliens with a $sign. The project was greenlit that day for $18 million.
Oh, there it is.
There you go.
That's a pretty good idea. That's
$18 million.
That's a power move by
Old
James
budgets.
Cameron right there.
Old school. $18 million will get you like 2 actors.
That's craft service.
Yeah.
God. Okay, so you know the answer to this. So, but you two, you may, you may not.
Birds and cheese.
Yes.
Okay.
We know this person. He's a movie personality. He works in our space. Who do you think loves Gremlins 2?
Well, I
do.
Yeah, he just,
Mantz.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
That
makes sense. Yeah. He came on Guilty Movie Pleasures to talk about.
That
it.
makes
he
sense.
likes it so much more than Gremlins.
so
Well, I don't know
Bibbs.
about that.
So
I
does
love
Bibbs.
both.
Bibiani.
Yeah, but
I
it's done
love
surprises
both
no one.
movies so much, but the first one's better.
The first Gremlins?
First
Yes.
Gremlins is better, yeah. But I love both
It's
of
a
them.
great movie. Gremlins 2 is just a farcical spin around some
It's
weird
still
world.
so good though.
It's I can't say
I
good.
can't with Gremlins too.
I know. This is a conversation that's
We've
never
had
done.
I'm gonna make you
millions
guys
of
watch it, but you guys haven't even seen it in so long.
It's not that.
When was the last time you guys watched it?
Here's
About a month ago.
13?
Here's the
No.
bottom line.
It was on TV.
Were
and I
you watching it or were you watching your phone?
I was watching my phone.
There you go.
With it on in the background.
There you go. That's why.
But then I looked up and I went, "This is stupid."
Because
and I
you
went
were
back
on
to
your
Twitter.
phone.
No, I looked up and I went, "This movie's not good."
No.
For the tone that they were going for in that movie, they nailed it.
Yeah.
For Gremlins 2, for the
It
tone,
was Looney Tunes.
For what they're trying to do, and like, is absolutely everything that they like. If they mapped out this entire thing, this farcical comedy that you're saying with was goofiness and silliness, they nailed it. They hit it. My problem was it shouldn't have been attempted.
No,
because it was already. It's coming off of a movie.
But that was the studio just telling Joe, "You need to do this. This is what we want you to do."
I
And he
understand.
was like,
And he
"Fuck you
did it.
guys." Yeah.
Yeah, and he did it.
But he did it in like a hilarious Joe Dante way, in a charming Joe Dante way.
And I'm not that's never been disputed as far as my end goes. My thing is that when you set up a particular franchise, and I've seen the comments, and they'll come again.
Well, you know, there's things in the first Gremlins that are very goofy. There's a gremlin that flashes.
Yeah,
but yes,
I think that's
but
funny.
Of course it is, and that's part of the
There
Gremlins
is
themselves
a
are
spider
funny.
gremlin
Yeah, in the
Slayer.
second one.
In the second
You're
one.
talking about the second one.
Yeah,
I'm talking
yeah.
about the first one. And I mean, they're singing Christmas carols, and they're goofy creatures in general, but they still played it inside of this kind of hard. They took themselves seriously, even though there was goofy shit going on.
Yeah.
The second movie's just goofy all the way around.
Right.
Yeah, I think it stinks.
I'm with you.
You know what's weird? We're talking about movies.